How are you? This is my second time going live. It's so weird. Definitely not a natural, guys. Anyway, how are you? Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's St. Patrick's Day here in Ireland, 2022. So, I know there's some noise in the background. My boiler that creates the heat is a little bit noisy, but that's how it is. So I have a little bit of background music there as well. Hi Dayla, how are you? How's it going? Hope you're well. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Not that you probably celebrate it, but anyway. So I thought I'd pop on here and just have a very synchronistic random chat with you. How's everybody? You're good? Yeah, I am good, thank you. Yeah, so happy that we're going into the spring equinox, and I love this time of year, heading into April, May, June, because I'm a spring baby. I was born in April, so just the very end of April, so going into summer. Conceived in the summer, which I love, and I just feel that something inside me wakes up at this time of year, like the earth is waking up. I can actually smell the seasons. I always had this thing, like when autumn is coming, there's a lovely kind of fire burny smell, like the leaves, and then spring, it's like the earth is waking up, which I love. There's a sense of hope again when I see the daffodils, when I see the crocuses and the snowdrops. It gives me a lovely sense of hope. So let's start with, I'm very aware that there won't be many people on here. Oh, there's Sabrina. Hi Sabrina, how are you? You can smell the seasons. Yeah, I know, it's lovely. I love it. Dayla says, I love both spring and autumn, the balance I feel in the air. I'm an autumn baby myself. Yeah, spring and autumn are very similar, aren't they? But there's, like, you just feel the energies opening in spring and the energies going internal into a deeper, powerful place in autumn. So it's really lovely. Angela G, hello. How do I get the chat to come up? I haven't got a clue. It keeps disappearing. There it is. Hello. I'm fine. Lots of change ongoing. I can imagine. Big time for you, Sabrina. Loads of changes, which is awesome. Really good stuff. And challenging, but that's fine. It's born March 21st. Oh, lovely. Spring baby as well. Yeah. So here we are, and I don't know if any of you have seen my message that I put up on Telegram today. It was a video just for my Telegram crew, but it was talking about, in the last few days, especially like a few days ago, not so much today or yesterday, but a few days ago, I noticed that it was like time was stopping and standing still, and then it would start again. It was really mad. It was really bizarre. I haven't had that experience for a long time. And when I pick up on these things psychically, I feel the energy is telling me to expect a big shift. So it was when I woke up in the morning a few days ago, and some days more than others, I will really notice. It's like everything I look at is just energy, is almost pixelated. Not quite, but I don't know how to describe it. But it's like I can see the atoms and I can see the holographic nature of the earth, of this life. But this was different. This was, time was stopping and then going again. It was like the generator had stopped and slowed down and we're off again. And I felt when I tuned into Spirit, what it was about was there's a lot of timelines being decided now. So humanity is choosing and deciding which way it goes from here on in. I mean, we're always doing that, but now we're doing it not so subconsciously, we're doing it on a more conscious level. So this is a really potent time, but it's also a lighter time coming up, and we're starting to feel a sense of culmination of what we have learned with the pandemic purge. I'm now calling it the pandemic purge because honestly, the past 2 years felt like the world was just put on this spiritual purge of review and reflection and rinse and repeat until we went deeper and deeper and deeper. And I feel that's wrapping or wrapped up now, thank God. Sabrina's saying, saw it earlier. Yes, there is a shift, but I haven't noticed time stopping. Had that time stopping a few years ago. Yeah. So I knew some of you would have noticed this because I know you're highly sensitive, intuitive beings. So it's like I feel in the next few days, and some of you are probably already tuned into this, you're getting a chance to see what it was all about for you. Like, we know collectively, for the most part, we know a lot of what it was about collectively, although I do think in 10, 20 years from now, as a consciousness, we'll look back and go, wow, that was so big. The COVID pandemic was so big in our growth, in our expansion. Jenny, hello, I can't believe my luck, getting to see your life again. You look gorgeous, thank you. Major shifting here in the desert. Thank you so much, Jenny. Yes, so personally, individually, and don't be afraid of the individual perspective. In fact, that's really, you came here, you were part of the whole of Source God energy, and then you volunteered to come here to fragment, split off so that you could form individual perspectives. And you agreed to the amnesia, the spiritual amnesia, so that you could forget who you are, so you remember who you are, but from a new perspective, from your own individual, personal, human perspective. So over the years, I've done videos talking about extraterrestrials, other timelines, Pleiadians, Arcturians, all that kind of stuff, right? But what I'm really embracing more and more is the humanity, the human side. I have some clients come for sessions and they'll say, well, I'm not from here, I'm from the Pleiades. And I know what they're saying, but I do think it's important we remember, well, you are communicating with a Pleiadian version of yourself, but you mustn't neglect the human you who's here now. You must not forget about the very human person that you are and your human experience, because what would be the point of going to the trouble of incarnating, of coming here? I mean, it's a lot of trouble to descend, to choose your parents, to choose all your growth lessons and timelines, and to come through, to grow in your mother's womb and then be born. Like, that's a lot of trouble. So if you are only meant to be connecting to the Pleiades or wherever other timeline that you feel you're from, why bother come and have a human experience? So if I have any regrets looking back on my life, it's that I didn't live more, that I didn't do more living, more like humanistic, just earthy stuff, have some more earth adventures. That's something in my 30s I corrected. I really grabbed my 30s and danced with life in a much bigger way than in my 20s. So, my point is, enjoy and embrace your humanness, and enjoy and embrace your true nature and the nature of your body and the wisdom of your body and what it can do and what it can bring. And if you're pregnant, enjoy the human power of that and the divine feminine in action. And if you're a masculine expression, enjoy the masculinity and the action and the willpower and the focus. So I think we need to ground ourselves at this time. I feel there's a lack of grounding in the energies. We are moving away from the Pisces fog, the Pisces dreaminess, into a more grounded physical expression of being in this timeline. I feel that the shifts that I've been picking up in the energies, in the atoms, in the particles and waves around me is reminding me that this is a pertinent time in how we focus our thoughts, that we are not sending out negative, sorrowful thoughts and focusing on pain and suffering and war. In fact, the word war doesn't need to be part of our paradigm, of our consciousness. So we are focusing on people being safe and in community, and people being welcomed and loved, and people being compassionate, and focusing on the love over the fear timeline. And that's what I feel this is very much about. Choosing love. Keep coming back to love. And, you know, if the fear-based thoughts come in, I don't consent. This is not my true frequency. I am here for the love. And bringing ourselves back to that. So, let me just take some water here. Okay. Yes, I agree. Sabrina says we choose to be human. I heard someone say the same thing yesterday, says Angela G. Her name is Elizabeth April. Okay. I'm not sure who Elizabeth April is. But, you know, many spiritual teachers will be picking up so that message out. So that's quite common. There'll often be of expressing our gifts, that message. So that's really cool. Okay. Let's do a little bit of grounding. I've noticed as well, clients recently are very ungrounded. There seems to be, some people are very angry. There's a justified anger, or there was a kind of an irritation coming up. Dayla says, oh, where's it gone? I have been thinking about my humanity as well, and I have to admit, even though I have incarnated here before, I still don't know how to be human. Honey, I understand that, believe me. I struggle with being human. The very physical, normal human stuff that unconscious people seem to sail through, I totally understand what you're saying. Being human is one of the biggest cosmic challenges. And when you communicate with other species on different timelines and different planets, they often marvel at humanity. I mean, they look upon us as masters of energy and masters of evolution and progress, because we were so willing to go deep down into the dark and you know, block out the light for so long. So that tells you how masterful we are. The fact that we've come up from that. I mean, think of the world wars. Think of Adolf Hitler. Look how far into the dark we went. And yet here we are. And for the most part, we are conscious, loving human beings who want to connect and hold hands in a community of compassion and mercy. So we've evolved and progressed a long way. I know we have a lot more to do, and that's just nature, that's just normal. The evolution doesn't end, it doesn't stop. But other extraterrestrials, for want of a better word, they do marvel at our accomplishment and our willingness. The fact that our souls were willing to come on this planet and take on the craziness of planet Earth. Let's be honest. This planet can be really nuts sometimes. So, Dayla, I totally understand what you're saying. Never said it was easy, but we have to commit to that and not be so quick to divert synthetic consciousness, artificial intelligence. We don't want to go down that timeline. We want to stay with our bare feet on terra firma, right? On Mother Earth. Okay. For me, being human is to be able to experience and grow with a body, but I think it is something else for everyone, says. Oh, that's what's okay. I don't know what happened there. Sabrina is saying to Dela, okay. Definitely going to use my 30s to march the beat of my own drum. Blue vibes. Anne, how are you? Ellie, hello. This keeps disappearing. What am I doing wrong? Hi. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Anne. Frankie, top of the morning, Avi. How are you, Frankie? How are you? Thank you. Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day, Frankie. So, right, let's ground ourselves. I'm going to raise up my frequency. And who's that who just came on there before I do that? In September. Hello, how are you? Hope you're well. So this is like an introvert's nightmare being live, because there's so much multitasking, and it's crazy. But anyway, I'll do it for the cause, okay? Honestly, it's like terrifying. Come on, you should try going live on YouTube, anyone who thinks this is easy. But at the same time, there's a certain energy, there's an excitement in it, there's a very present energy exchange that we're all sharing as a group. And I love groups. There's something about group work and group connection that really is my passion. And I do that every day with my job in Cool Mine, and then also in meditation classes and stuff. But the great thing about group work is, if one person has an enlightening moment or a healing, it has a domino effect. So we're all threads in the group. We're all like together in this. And when one person feels a release, it actually affects the whole group. So those of us on this page, on this group today, are very connected right now. Our energy is connected. We're like in a sea of each other. So that's the beauty of this sharing and these messages. Okay, let's close our eyes and just take a deep breath. I might just put the music up. Something wrong with this. Sorry about that. Okay. So just begin to focus on your breath. And notice how you're breathing. You're breathing. If you can slow it down now, that would be good. Taking a big, slow, long, deep breath. Make sure you're comfortable. Off. And begin to notice your energy. If you're feeling floaty or spaced out or tired, you're probably ungrounded. So just decide now that you're going to bring your awareness down into your energy, into your body, and really connect with the body. So we'll do some EFT. So the karate chop point here, you're going to tap on that. Okay. Blessed to be back, says Jenny Reese. Gotcha on the Integral Life thing. You're doing amazing. Thanks. Honestly, I look back on this, but I don't care. Honestly, at this point in my spiritual journey, like, The ego had to be left behind a long time ago, because I wouldn't be able to do light language and do the crazy stuff I do with everybody if my ego was involved. So I'm just following my soul guidance. Love that music. Oh, thanks, Jenny. Yeah, it's a CD I've had for donkey's years. Like, it's battered and bruised at this stage. It's probably going to skip in a minute, but I just love it. I don't know. I've used it to teach meditation classes for years, and I always come back to it. So even though, we'll say ungrounded, even though I'm feeling ungrounded, I completely love and accept myself. So even though I'm feeling, you fill in the blank. You say out loud as you're tapping, whatever that is that you're feeling, okay? So if you're in pain, you'd say, even though I'm feeling this pain, I completely love and accept myself. And then you tap on the head and make a little circle. So this pain or this issue or whatever that is you're feeling. So I'll just say ungrounded, okay? So even though I'm feeling ungrounded, I completely love and accept myself, okay? This feeling, this ungroundedness, even though I'm feeling a lack of clarity, I completely love and accept myself. This ungroundedness under the eye, this ungroundedness, this pain, whatever you're feeling, this issue, fill in the gap. This ungroundedness, this ungroundedness, this feeling, this ungroundedness under the arm. Even though I'm feeling spaced out, tired, I completely love and accept myself, okay? And just let that energy settle. So we have to claim the feeling first. We have to acknowledge whatever we're feeling in our bodies. When you're tapping, you're bringing that into your body. It's not something up here, some abstract thing that's haunting you. You're owning it. You're taking responsibility, okay? Shake that off. Take a deep breath. And release. Then we're going to reprogram and replace whatever that was. Alfred! Hi, Alfred! Wow, feeling so much clearer. Oh, thank you, Alfred. Always a pleasure. So now we're going to put in what we wish to. We've created space. Now we need to put in what we want. So say, I let the angels intervene on my behalf. I ask Spirit to intervene on my behalf. I give full permission to the original Prime Creator to uplift my energy now. This clarity, this centeredness, this balance, centeredness, clarity, understanding, feeling good, feeling clear, self-love. I choose to love myself no matter what. I'm choosing self-love now. I'm slowing down and grounding my energy. This self-love, this clarity, this balance, this alignment. Take a deep breath. Bring that breath down into your Buddha belly. Expanding your breath now, go deeper. Creating a ball of chi. Rub your hands together if you need to and just feel that ball of chi now. This is a ball of light. This is a healing ball of energy. You're going to lift it up and you're going to release it out into the world. And take it and spread it into your aura and then bring it back. So let's do that again. And this is where we're really, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. This is where we're really sending light consciousness, loving consciousness into the world. We are focused on all the good things that are happening in the world and the good things that are working out. And things are always working out for us. Creating that ball of chi. You need to rub your hands together, move the energy. You should feel little sparks or feeling there, and then you're going to lift it up and release it out into the world. And also into your own energy, into your energy field. And then create it again. And this time you're going to take that ball of energy and you can place it anywhere that you feel you need it. Anywhere at all. So taking that energy and letting your body drink that in, absorb that in. Taking a long, slow, deep breath. And I love when I can hear the birds outside. I love that. Okay. All right. Focusing on your breath. You're going to breathe in for a count of 7. And then you're out for 11. So it's the 7-11 breath. So breathing in for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhaling for 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So again, breathing in for 7, 11. And relax. Now we're going to breathe in and out, fully in, fully out. Think of Wim Hof style. And then on the inhale, when I say, we're going to hold our breath, okay? Or you'll hold your breath and I'll talk you through it. So fully in, fully out, and again. Again. Now take a big in breath, all the way in, and hold. Hold that breath. I can't do it and talk, so I'm guiding you through. Hold the breath. Allow the quantum healing to happen. And when you need to, you're going to exhale. Hold that breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Well done. Breathing slowly, breathing deeply. Okay. Opening up the earth star beneath your feet. Sending roots of light from your feet down into the earth. At the same time, you're going up to the soul star above the crown and you're going to open that up. So you're activating earth star and opening up the soul star. Drawing in, down, through the crown chakra, middle eye, into your throat, into your heart, into your solar plexus, into your sacral behind your navel, and then down into your root, drawing down God's source energy, bringing in the light, bringing in the light. Taking a long, slow, deep breath. Creating a synergy of the earth energy with the divine and creating a ball of energy in your heart, in your heart chakra. Some of you have some blocked throat chakras. I'm just going to clear that now. So focus on freedom of expression, communication, using your voice. Don't be afraid to have an opinion. This is all part of the Blu-ray struggle, but you're here to use it. Use that throat to express truth. So I'm going to just do some energy clearing now. Wajimalato Shamaluti Kesu Awana Keimo. Taking a deep breath. Wata poko mota wajika mawaya tamata la poko mata watika mata wasamako waya nata watia wakawata sika pota hashemata ko wana waya ya wata nu kamata pato shanamanamake rapoto to kapata kika waya monawe achapo kana wate awati Amaye siko. Chima Romo Shu Lots of energy pulsing through us right now. Whew. Some of you really needed that frequency uplift. I can feel you. I see you. I want you to know that you're not alone. And I'm making this video to remind you that we are all here together and that I do connect with you energetically. And I feel great compassion and love and light upon you. And let the sun shine upon your face now. What we are going to find as we move into the next week or two is there will be a sense of relief, of liberation from the things that really had us trapped or troubled throughout the last circuits, timelines in 2021. There will be a sense of shifting into this new space now. And there will be a focus more on what you want to look at now in your life and where you want to move forward. As things in your energy stabilize, there will be a stabilizing energy and influence that will greatly support you. Okay, so let me have a look if there's any other messages that I've missed. Okay, I don't know. It says some messages such as potential spam may not be visible. I don't know what that's about. Blessed to be back. Gotcha on the, oh, I got that. Okay, love that music. Wow, feeling so much clearer. Yeah, I got all your messages. Okay. Okay, I'll just finish quickly because I know I've kept you here. I always lose track of time and space when I'm channeling and I'm doing healing work, which is kind of... Please don't fall on me. Okay, I'm still here. I'm still here. We're okay. We're okay. Thank you so much, Amy. Geraldine. Thank you, Geraldine. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Alfred. It's, oh my God, this is not going to stay up. Yes. Angela G, that was absolutely incredible. Thank you so very much for your time and your gifts. So much love to everyone. Lovely. Lovely to be here. Okay, let's just finish with a card or two. Okay, using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. What messages do you have for those here who are watching? Okay. Okay, so you were suffering in silence. Okay, and many of us did have a lot of challenges in the last year or two, but we're moving more into the heart chakra now. So you're moving more into that, okay? This will bring triumphant success. And this is also about cutting away that old circuit, that old timeline, so you can make space for the new timeline, which brings in harmony. Oh, I love that picture. That image is so lovely. Bringing in harmony. So for some of you, this looks like soulmate stuff as well, connecting with someone who you have that harmony with, but also this card is about a more harmonious timeline as well. So that's what I have for you. Thanks so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, you can give it a thumbs up and you can share. And for those of you on Telegram, I'll be sharing more there as well. And thanks so much. Sending you so much love. Remember, keep your thoughts focused on what you're gratitude. We're actually doing really well. We're doing much better than we realize. I think we can be very hard on ourselves. So take the pressure off. Pressure is for tires, not for us, not for humans. Thank you, Dayla. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Alfred, Sabrina, Angela G, Geraldine. Who else going to fall again? Thank you, everybody. I better go. This is going to collapse. So much love, everybody. Love everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.